YouTube, it's your boy, Sean Matrai, here with video. Now I'm gonna be on tomorrow, so we're gonna be streaming again tomorrow. We'll be back tomorrow. No, I did not leave Duel Links. I just went on vacation for a week. I'll be back. So what have we been cooking? Alright, and what will we be climbing with next? This is gonna be a short video, but I'm gonna tell you we're sending out with this, and that is going to be Red Eye Zombie Unborn, whatever the heck the name of the skill is. This skill is crazy, so I'm gonna go over a quick deck profile of basically telling you everything that the deck does and what you want to do with it. So basically, the main thing you need is you need 3 Shang-Chi. So what this card does is basically, it is a Gozuki, basically that's on the field. You get to send any zombie from your deck to the graveyard. Second effect, if this card is banished, you can banish 1 zombie type monster from your graveyard. Special summon this card. So this is really nice. You'll see in the combos that I show off that you're going to use this as both an extender and both as a starter. So very, very good. Next, you want to 100% play 3 Mizuki. Basically, you banish special summon. You probably have already seen this card 100 times. No need for me to go over it. Uni Zombie is a really, really good card. This is basically another form of Gozuki. It has 2 effects. Basically, you're going to mostly use the second effect. The first effect can come up if you have a hand that's stacked with zombies. But the second effect, basically, you target 1 base-up monster you control. You can send 1 zombie-type monster from your deck to the graveyard. And if you do, increase that target's level by 1. Now, the nice thing is, it sends the zombie first for the second effect. So, if let's say that you activate the effect and they change something like a compulse in response to it, you'll still get the effect to send first. Because the send comes before the level increase. It doesn't have to increase the level to send. Or if they book a moon you in response, I don't know why they would wait, but some reason they do, then you will get the send. However, if they book you on summon, then you can't activate the effect because it is an ignition effect on the field. Now, what's also nice about this card is that it has another effect that can send from the hand. Again, like I said, that's you can send that from the hand. And increase this levels by 1 as well. So if you have a stacked zombie hand, you can use that. Now also we have Sam Skull, which just basically on summon sends a zombie from deck to the grave. It also has a secondary effect, a secret effect of Sam Skull if it leaves the field by a card effect. Unless it's spun into the deck, then you won't get the effect. You could special summon a zombie out of your deck level 4 or lower. So if your opponent compulses this, activates Dark Hole on it or something, then you will get value. Now, the last 2 monsters in the deck are both Man Molar and Shinobi Necro. So, Shinobi Necro, if you play Master Duel, you've probably seen this card in a ton of pile decks, like Tier Limit, Punk Pile, whatever pile deck this is in, branded piles. So, basically, what this thing does is, basically, if a zombie-type monster is special summon in your graveyard, you control this card. This is a Squire, you draw 1 discard. But it also has a neat second effect. Basically, if this card is banished, you get to special summon it. Now, a lot of the ways in Master Duel, people would use Fairy Tale Snow to banish this thing and then summon it for free and become a tuner. And use this for Sprite Sprint, the Elf, or making Synchros or whatever not. But that's not going to be the case here. Case in point here is that people are going to be using this to go into your main combo, which is going to be going into Felgrand. So you're going to banish this off your Shang-Chi, and then you're going to want to summon it back, and then go into your Felgrand, which we'll talk about. But yeah, that's that. Now, the other tuner we run is Mad Mauler. This card is pretty good. Basically, in the graveyard, you could target 1 level 6 or higher zombie you control. Reduce that level by 2, special summon it for free, and then you get to use it as a tuner to synchro summon. So this is really good to make some saga with. On top of that, we're running 3 Forbidden Droplet, 1 monster, 2 Forbidden Droplet, I had to play 3 if I had it, 1 Monster Reborn, and 3 Burial from Different Dimension. Now, if you do not have this card, this came out of Warriors Unite. Unfortunately, the sad thing I'm going to have to tell you about this is this card is not box tip worthy yet. I wish it was, but it's not, and this card I think is essential to the deck, personally, because it's really, really strong. But it is Dream Ticket worthy. So if you have an SR Dream Ticket lying around, I would definitely Dream Ticket this if you want to make this deck. I think it's top tier. I 100% think this is top tier, so I think that it's a worthy Dream Ticket if you wanted to get it. If you don't have 3 and you have 2, that's completely fine. I like playing 3 because I love the go in second ability, honestly, and being able to use Mizuki over and over and over again is really disgusting. Now, the extra deck, we run Red Eye Zombie Dragon Lord. This will make sense once I discuss what the skill does. Basically, it's a zombie type tuner plus 1 or more 9 tuners. You almost never synchro summon this, but it's good to have anyway. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target 1 zombie type monster in your graveyard except Zombie Dragon, special summon it. And if this card is in your graveyard, you banish 1 zombie monster you control, special summon this card. So obviously this is really good because it has its own effect that summons it to the field, which is really good because, again, you can use it to banish your Zhangxi, and by banishing Zhangxi, you can then summon it to the field, activate Zhangxi, resummon the Zhangxi, and then banish your Shinobi Necro, summon that, and then suddenly you have 3 monsters on the field, but just using its own effect. What's also really good is during your opponent's turn, you get a monster reborn, essentially. So if you happen to have your Felgrand in the grave, you can revive that. If you have a Sun Saga in the grave, you can revive that. You can revive back a Zhangxi, which can build another Mizuki on your next turn. There's a lot of things you can do. Now, on top of that, we're running Skeletal Dragon Felgrand. This card is a brand new card as well. It's a level 8 synchro, and I think it's fantastic. So basically, if this card is special summon, either during your turn or your opponent's turn, you can target 1 monster your opponent controls in their grave and special, then banish it. So it's a banish is really, really good effect. We like banishing cards. It does target, but banishing is very powerful. So obviously, if you make this thing turn 1 in the Shira matchup, then you can banish your Spectral Sword out of the grave, take it right away from them. Also, you can make this on your opponent's turn by reviving your Red Eyes Dragon or your Yuki-Onna, and then immediately get a banish on the field. So interrupt them with a banish something that they don't want to be banished, and that's really, really strong. Now, on top of it, if this card is special summoned from either graveyard while this card's in the field, if a zombie type monster is special summoned while this is on the field, you can then negate 1 effects of 1 of your opponent's monsters and negate it, or any other face-up monster in the field and negate its effects. So what's really good is after you special summon your Felgrand, if you happen to revive another monster afterwards, then you can negate a monster's effects on the field. So, for instance, if you go up against Shiranui and maybe you're going second, and you've already banished maybe their Sun Saga on the field that they have, or their Spectral Sword in the graveyard, then you can negate the effects of their Skill Saga, and then try to swing over everything at that point. So that's really, really good, and you take away a lot of their follow-up that way. Or you can have, like, your Maya Link with Red Eyes on the field, revive back your Felgrand with your Maya Link, and then use Zombie Dragon Lord to revive back another zombie in your graveyard, and then you can negate the monsters on the field, another monster on the field. So really, really good. Now, on top of that, we're running Shiranui Sun Saga. This card you're going to mostly make with your Mad Mueller, which is really, really good, and then pop cards in the field with it. With Sun Saga, either during your turn or your opponent's turn, depending if you get in with the Maya Link in the graveyard. So it's very, very good. Then we run Nightmare Unicorn. You don't need an alternate art unicorn, but you can run it. You can run either art. You'd be okay. Yeah, just run any art. We run Unicorn, Yuki-Onna, 2 Sucker. This is really good, and 1 Phoenix. Alright, now, before I get into some of the replays, let me discuss the skill. Red Eyes Undead Reborn. So Red Eyes Undead Reborn. So during this duel, you cannot normal or special summon on any monsters from your hand or deck except for level 4 or lower dark zombies. So what's very important is you can't normal Mizuki, nor can you normal Mizuki. You'd have to send it to the graveyard to combo wolf. That's why I don't like Mizuki. It's very situational. The following effect can be used once per duel. Send up to 2 level 6 or lower zombie type monsters from your hand to the graveyard, then send 1 zombie reborn from outside your deck to the field, and send 1 zombie dragon lord from your extra deck to your graveyard. That monster can be special summoned. So this, you send right to the graveyard with the skill, so that can special summon immediately, which is really, really good. And then you send zombie reborn from outside the deck. You do not need to run this in the main deck and brick it. Until the end of your next turn, you cannot special summon level 7 or higher monsters except for your extra deck or graveyard except for synchro monsters. Now what's very important about that is you can't IDP their level 7 or higher. That's why I don't like IDP in this deck. You can run Crackdown or Compulse if you want, but I don't think it's needed. We're going to discuss Zombie Reborn. So basically, Zombie Reborn, target 1 monster, either play its graveyard, special summon it, and then but banish that monster with the same name for the deck. So if you target a Zhangxi in the graveyard, then Zhangxi in the graveyard, then you can banish 1 for the deck, special summon it. But once you banish that Zhangxi, you can target the one in the banish zone, special summon that one since you banished it, and then banish like a like I said, you banish your level 2 Shinobi from the graveyard and then special summon that. It's a really good combo. Also, discards in your graveyard, you can target one during the next turn. You can target one zombie monster you banish, shuffle that back in the deck or the extra deck, and then set this card to the field, but you can't use that set effect this turn. So keep that in mind. But that's like a long time for recursion, so I wouldn't bet on recurring this and using it multiple times, because that's really not going to happen. Okay. That being said, let's get into some of the replays. Again, I'm going to show off about 3 replays. I'm going to keep this short because, again, I'm on trip. Otherwise, I would make a longer video, but I want to keep this nice and short. Sorry for any of the outside noise in a hotel room recording this on my phone, so enjoy. Enjoy the replays. Here we go.
Activate my monster's effect. My monster's effect appear. My monster. Oh yeah. My monster's effect appear. I link summon a my monster's effect. Join my monster. My monster's effect activate. From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. My monster's effect active. I'll play this. I synchro join the duel. I link some. Activate my monster's effect. Come
2
here.
seconds more.
Okay. I synchro summon. I activate my monster. Come here. I activate. Come here. I activate my monster's effect. Check this. Okay. Come here. I link summon. I'll end my turn. Appear. My monster's effect. From my hand, I activate a quick play spell. Join my monster's effect. Activate. Join the duel. I sync my monster's effect. Activate my monster's effect. I'll play my monster's effect. Join the duel. I link summon up. Here's my set card. I'll play my monster's effect. Activate. Join the duel. I can't let you do that. From my hand, over my set card. I activate my monster's effect. Join my monster's effect. My monster's effect active. Ready for I activate my ready for this. Ready for this. I synchro. Don't get too scared by this. I links. I'm ending my turn. Join the duel. My monster's effect activate. You have it. My monster's effect activate. From my hand, I activate Stop right there. I'll play.
Behold!
Just as I expected. I'll play. Yeah, right.
My turn is over.
Here from my hand, I activate a quick place. Appear. I link summon a my monster's effect active. Appear. My monster's effect activate. My monster's effect active. I'll play. My monster's effect active. My monster's effect appear. My monster. I'll play this. I activate a spell card. Out of my way.
Okay, so those are the replays. One thing I wanted to show off, one more thing I wanted to show off is a quick combo tutorial for you guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the gate here. It's going to go to Yami UB 10, and I'm going to show you a quick combo guide so that way you guys don't pick up the deck and you're totally lost and you're looking at me like, I have 5 Ed Children replays and you have no idea what they're doing. So a quick replay for you guys, just to show. I will teach you all this on stream tomorrow, so don't worry. If you're looking at me like I have 5 hands, I'll help you out tomorrow.
Here I go.
Right.
My turn.
So if you're going first, let's just say you have like Skull. Your main goal is to start up with Jonkei. Don't really pay attention to the extent. This is obviously a really good hand. But we're gonna start off here by getting Jonkei in the grave just with Skull. So mainly like you want to have Jonkei at least plus another zombie. That's your main goal, but in this case when we have Skull we can get a little bit more aggressive. So we're gonna activate Samurai Skull, we're gonna dump Mizuki. Now if you have the option to summon back whatever the heck it is, Jonkei before you, not Jonkei, Zhangxi, before you can, with like Mizuki or Monster Reborn before you can use Zombie Reborn, that's generally preferred, because it leads to a better combo. So what we're going to do is, because we're able to do that, we're going to summon it back with the Zhangxi, and then we're going to dump out the Shinobi Necro. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and link 2. The reason why you want to do this first is because if you do this first, then we have a clear field so we can summon double Zhangxi and the Shinobi Necro. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to banish our Zhangxi from the deck, activate Sucker. Then we're going to be able to banish the Shinobi Necro from the grave. We're going to summon 2 back. Trigger our Necro to summon it to the field. Then we can go ahead and make our level 8. Now we're pretending we're going first. Then we can summon back our Dragon Lord if we want to. The one thing we should have did, we didn't do it, is you want to summon back Skeletal Dragon Lord before you, Red Eye Zombie Lord before you synchro off for Skeletal. The reason why is we can trigger Shinobi's effect to draw on discard, but it doesn't really matter here because we have a really optimal hand anyway. Now, we have options to extend if we want to, but I'm going to show you the basic combo without having the extenders in hand. Which is also good because if you have extenders and you don't have like a skull, then you can still do this combo anyway. So, in this particular case, we can revive back Red Eyes on the opponent's turn. We can set a droplet here, but we can revive back Red Eyes on the opponent's turn, the basic combo. And then we can trigger Red Eyes to summon back our Skeletal Dragon. And then we can banish any card in the field, any monster that they happen to summon, giving us a lot of protection. And if we happen to draw a tech like Droplet, or you're running something like a Compulse or an IDP, you can do that as well. We could also opt to extend and using our Burial from a different dimension to send back Mizuki to revive back our Dragon Lord that way. And if we do that, then we can have the option to, let's say, summon that back and then have a negate as well. So that gives us another disruption. So with the hand we have about 3 disruptions, which is generally good. I'm going to show you what we can do beyond this. So if we're really good and we draw like this, we can activate the Mizuki, bring back the Red Eyes, and then we can just set a Droplet without even having Monster Reborn. And then we have like multiple disruptions on that side. But going second, this is really strong, because going second, we have the option to just start reviving a bunch of things and extending and breaking this way. And yeah, That's the basic combo. Alright, so that's going to wrap it up for the YouTube video here. Again, expect a stream from me tomorrow. Tomorrow night, probably around 7 or 8, depending on when I get home. Yeah, and appreciate it, guys. Catch you all later. Peace.